Please meet Project NisB. The network is the business poised to drive future business networks. Consider a marketplace of companies and organizations seeking to share the same network in order to automatically engage in business transactions, for example, buy and sell to each other. Offers constantly change and new ones come in. Network members come and go on demand. Demand dictates network volume. Members need to be able to easily exchange business documents in order to support the procure-to-pay process. Vendors consider published requests for quotations presented by potential customers and submit their quotations. Ideally, the metadata describing the details of all quotations will be automatically matched to the metadata describing the RFQ, such that no human intervention is needed. In reality, each document carries its own metadata description based on different business context, organization preferences, and systems evolution. The result is lack of standard and common vocabulary. What we need is automatic document interoperability, and this is the ultimate goal of the NisB project. Meet Miat, an electric car maker. Miat needs to source an AC/DC converter for its new brand. Miat joins the NisB network and registers its RFQ schema in the NisB network. These are the exact terms used in Miat's own system to describe an AC/DC converter. Meet Solico, who sells parts for electric cars. Solico joins the NisB network, praying for business opportunities, and registers its quotation schema in the NisB network. Solico uses different terminology to describe an AC/DC converter. Will Solico and Miat eventually meet for business? The NisB network leverages its own intelligence to identify potential pairs of non-identical attributes that basically mean the same thing. The NisB schema matcher identifies a match, or micromapping as we call it in NisB, and proposes the match to Solico. The NisB schema matcher is 50% certain that this is a valuable match. Once Solico approves the match, its certainty increases. As this match was confirmed by a real smart person, it is considered of the highest quality and will serve to support the calculations of other micromappings in the future. Now Solico would like to do business with Miat. This triggers an interoperability request between the two NisB network members. Since Miat and Solico's document schemas are now matched, their systems can freely exchange documents to support their business negotiations. Sorino is another supplier looking to offer its auto component in the marketplace. After joining the NisB network, Sorino registers its AC/DC converter schema. Surprising as it is, Sorino's metadata attributes are foreign to both Miat and Solico's attributes. The NisB schema matcher kicks in to find new matches for the newly introduced metadata attributes. Based on inherent and accumulated data, the NisB schema matcher easily matches most of Sorino's attributes to existing ones in the auto manufacturing domain. However, the NisB schema matcher can't decide the correct match for Sorino's total attribute. Should it be total weight, or maybe total price? Crunching existing micromappings, the NisB schema matcher is hinted that the attribute total typically goes together with the attribute weight. Leveraging this wisdom, the NisB schema matcher automatically adds a new micromapping with a high certainty score to its continuously growing body of knowledge. At this time, Sorino finds Miat and requests interoperability. The NisB system can automatically support that request and facilitate the exchange of their business documents across the network. By now, the NisB system can appreciate that DCV and M typically go together, as well as ACV and FRIC. This insight allows the NisB system to create two new micromappings, At this point in time, this is done automatically without any human intervention. Mopel is another car maker, also in need for an AC-DC converter. Mopel joins the NisB network and registers its RFQ schema, including the two attributes, volt and frequency. The volt attribute provided by Mopel may be matched with either DCV or ACV. The NisB matcher attempts to find more clues in its growing knowledge base. Since Mopel also provided the frequency attribute, the NisB matcher tries to consider available micromappings and finds that frequency typically pairs with ACV. This hint excludes DCV from Mopel's potential micromappings and allows the NisB matcher to pair volt with ACV while matching frequency with freq. When Solico or Sorino requests interoperability with Mopel, all resulting matches are suggested to them, approved by them. Thereby, their certainty increases. So far we've learned about the NisB network's basic capabilities of semantically matching metadata attributes. But the real power of the NisB network is revealed as more and more attributes and micromappings are accumulated, and the resulting body of data can resolve more and more new matches. Similar to the value exhibited in Wikipedia, as pieces of knowledge from many contributors come together to offer outstanding knowledge, the NisB network leverages the wisdom of business network to suggest business partnership not otherwise possible without a slow and costly human-mediated process. To illustrate the power of such a NisB network, consider yet another supplier of AC-DC converters, Soprano. Soprano may introduce schema attributes, some of which are very vague. However, given the wisdom of the network that is now realized by the NisB network, highly certain micromappings can be automatically judged by the NisB system. Once Soprano approaches other members of the NisB network, documents may be immediately exchanged to support ad hoc business transactions. Consider the fact that Soprano's request would not have been possible to automatically meet without the valuable contribution of Mopel and Miet to the NisB network. Such contribution on one hand, and utilization of knowledge on the other hand, may serve to support a knowledge trade business model, supporting such interoperability providers that leverage the NisB network. The NisB project is funded by the European Commission's 7th Framework Program.